It is still morning. Good morning to all esteemed leaders in the room. My gratitude to all of you for being part of this E4M initiative for the PR and corporate communication community. Karan Bhatia and his team have put this together, so big round of applause for Karan and the Exchange for Media team. This is the 24th year of Exchange for Media. In July we'll complete 24 years. Actually we'll complete 25, sorry. This is the 25th year of Exchange for Media. We'll complete 25 years of Exchange for Media in July. For the last 22 plus years we've been publishing content on the website. For the last 19 years I can safely say we are the leaders in this space thanks to you. And we started the PR and Corpcom community on the Exchange for Media website 18 years ago. The first event that happened in the PR and Corpcom community from the Exchange for Media was 15 plus years ago. So clearly this is a community that we believed early on, a stakeholder in the complete communication ecosystem. On 24 June we'll also complete 20 years of Impact, which is the only weekly in the advertising, marketing, media space, and in October we'll complete 21 years of Pitch. So really Exchange for Media has benefited from your patronage, for your involvement and your presence. Today we celebrate the top Corpcom and PR professionals in the domain. They're through a jury process that happened a couple of days back. As with all Exchange for Media awards, we are only custodians of the process. Our jury decides who the winners are through a process of the candidates presenting and the entries being looked at by the jury. So when you see the under 40 winners today, 35 of them I'm told are attending and coming to receive their awards. You'll see it's an eclectic mix from all the sectors. It also includes a healthy mix of both Corpcom professionals and agency leaders in the PR agency space. Today we are also for the first time doing kind of a debate, which is a PR debate, which is a PR and Corpcom dialogue. It's not a panel discussion, but it's a debate where we are debating issues that are important to the industry, and sometimes debates can bring out interesting point of view. I hope the evening does. All of you in the room are responsible for narratives for your businesses, for your brands, or the clients that you advise. And anyone who controls the narrative, whether you're a brand owner, business owner, you're an influencer, you win. Whether you're in politics, whether you're in the marketing domain, anyone who controls the narrative, or at least control may not be the right word, who influences the narrative, he or she wins. Clearly you all have the power to be able to shape narratives, help the businesses that you are guiding, advising to do well in the marketplace. And we are 3 days away from the results of the general election, and today the exit polls have started coming out. I can only say that while achievement is very important, what you do with the integrity you do is also equally important. I believe the means are equally important as the end. We are living in a world where achievement at any cost is becoming bigger and bigger. It doesn't matter what you do. I think it does matter in the long run. It may even matter in the short term. So my only message to all the professionals here is whatever you do it with a deep sense of conviction, morality, and absolutely good intent. It will come back to help. The energy you send out is the energy you'll get back. And what you do matters. So embrace the uncomfortable truth. We in the media also have a better role to play, being able to take the right and honest narratives to the audiences. I want to end by saying that having been doing this for more than 22 years, we started 25 years back, but first 3 years we were trying to build a marketplace for the media industry, which is something that we are looking at now, since our brand is known since B2B e-commerce is possible, programmatic is there, and overall the world is moving towards e-commerce in every sector. So maybe the time for that is now. But as we celebrate the 25th year of Exchange for Media, 22nd year of publishing content on our site, more than 22 years, I can only say that it is time to re-examine the basics, see what is working in the environment, what is not working in the environment, and being brutally honest with oneself, and being brutally honest, absolutely honest with the colleagues you work. Sometimes introspection is missing because we are too busy doing what we are doing. Somebody wise said that if you're a fighter, if you're a doer, you have to spend as much time sharpening your axe as much time you spend in hunting. So really thinking, with the phone being with us 24/7, thinking is at premium, introspection is at premium, alone time which really brings out ideas, insights, breakthroughs is on premium. So whatever you do, look at whatever you do, ask yourself the right questions. Answers may or may not follow, but it may take you into a space where you're able to do the right thing for the right reason in the right manner. I think that's what I want to say. And don't be transactional. It's a symbiotic relationship between the media ecosystem and the PR and corporate communication professionals. I can only say that go and, I get requests, almost 20 requests every week for relationship building meetings. But I must also say that after the first meeting, sometimes people, there is a huge lapse in the second meeting. And I was with a very young, relatively young, he's 33 years old. I was having dinner with him. He's built a 250 crores revenue company in the edutech space. And he was asking me for advice, and I said, don't be transactional. Go and meet the editors, present to them what you're doing. Don't worry about coverage. You're anyway doing so well. So automatically they will talk to you. So really, that's what I want to say. I think we have a long way to go in the PR and Corp domain. On the 14th of June, in this room itself, we have that's the Leela Gurgaon, sorry. On 14 June, we have Leela Gurgaon, and we are doing an IPR CCA. Karan has clubbed them in the past. But we have, we've achieved a lot in this domain, and as the saying goes, the more you achieve, the less you know, you want to do more. I think we've just scratched the surface. The ability to deep dive into the PR and Corpcom domain and to be able to do insights, content, and also cognition, which is learning and development, is a huge space. Everyone wants to upgrade herself and himself. For example, what will AI do to the PR and Corpcom space? We are living in the world of deep fakes, but as I have said before, if there is a technology that exists to create deep fakes, technology has come to detect deep fakes very fast and to be able to flag them off. So as the tools to create deep fakes grow, the tools to be able to take corrective action, to be able to tackle that also grow. But the reason I'm talking about AI has a huge impact in advertising today. Today, you can create creatives through AI. They cost substantially less. They're quite good. I won't say that AI will be able to replace advertising completely, but certain low-end tasks or basic tasks have already been replaced by AI in advertising. Even if we look at PR and Corpcom, there is a lot of tasks in the value chain which AI tools can do. So really, the role of a PR and Corpcom professional as we celebrate the 40 leaders is to be able to do authentic storytelling, be able to bring out insights using technology, but at the end of the day, communication and convincing the editors, the journalists, why a story matters, why a person matters, why a company matters, why a certain angle of looking at the story matters. That will always be very personal, that will always be very face-to-face. AI is not going to replace that. So I just want to say that you have a very bright future. The role of a PR and Corpcom professional is growing. The last 6 months were tough for the industry. I would say for the first time in 4 years, there was a degrowth in the PR and Corpcom industry. It possibly degrew between 6 to 9%. So really, I'm sure as the economy gallops, and it will, with the election results around the corner and a new government being sworn, work will be back to usual, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more momentum in economy, which will have a trickle-down impact on the communication domain and the PR and Corpcom industry. I can only tell you that brands get a premium. Look at the number of SME IPOs in the last 15 months. And I can tell you the long tail of SMEs who have realized that building a brand can yield to dividend are there, and they will start using PR and Corpcom as a tool to be able to build the brand. Some of them are already using, and it's a long tail. In most categories, there are new entrants, 20, 30, who are looking to build brands, and they will rely on your expertise and your insights and your relationships to be able to build those brands. So over the next 12 to 15 months, this long tail of new brands, of SME businesses that want to become mainstream and want to build brand will lead to a growth in the PR and Corpcom domain. And this long tail will add up to a lot. So really, it's an exciting time. And just to give you a comparison, 6 years back, the startups became mainstream, so to say. And if you look at the portfolio of any PR agency, startups made a large part of it. And they drove the growth until last year, when the winter of funding came in, and really the budget for the startups was squeezed. And also the business model of growth at any cost, unprofitable growth, stopped. And hence the startups tightened their belts towards the path to profitability. But as these startups become profitable in the next 6 to 12 months, some of them do IPOs, and this long tail of new brands and SME businesses that want to build an identity, which may be a route to IPO, or which may be a way to build a brand in a very competitive landscape where there are multiple players, holds a big opportunity for people in this room. I wish you luck as you embark on a journey to help these brands and businesses build a footprint, build a recall, and build respect. Thank you. God bless you.